What's more important, the fact that Martin Luther King is the man that fought for freedom, or the fact that he was cheating on his wife?
Jesus. How are you a great leader, a great CEO, a great black man? You're not great.
You're
not great. God, you're not. You're an okay human.
Hey girl, hey, welcome back to Whole Girl Dialogue. I'm back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Miss B. Simone. Now, if you have not noticed, or if you're new to this channel, I do a lot of commentary on the Know For Sure podcast. The clip from the beginning of this video is from episode 8, and that clip went viral. A lot of people were not happy with her bringing up Martin Luther King. We're going to get into all of that. But for now, I want you to take a look at some of the comments, and I'll be back with the rest of my commentary. Well, ladies, there you have it. I'm going to jump into my commentary now. I have two major talking points that I want to hit on. One being, God can use anybody. This example that I'm about to use is for my Bible thumpers, and it is King David. Now, if you do not know, King David was a mighty man according to God. I'm going to post the scripture up here, but basically God saw him as a man after his own heart, and that's big, being that he was also an adulterer. So how is it that this man was sleeping around with somebody else's wife, yet God still used him to lead a nation? I understand that everybody is not spiritual and into that type of stuff, but I still feel like the example is very fitting in the situation. God used Martin Luther King to bring the black community to where it needed to be up until his death. Just like Martin Luther King, I do feel as though B. Simone is being used to bring healing, especially in the black community when it comes to relationships. However, I don't know if you guys remember, but at one point B. Simone was caught up in a lot of scandals herself.
2019, 2020 was hard for everybody. It was canceled left and right.
I want to make a quick short video and address all of the accusations surrounding my book, but because it is now a legal matter, I can only say so much.
You want him to be in shape? You need to get to the gym. Equally yoked. You want him to be financially stable? Well, you need to start saving, because you can't keep a dime to your name. Huh? You want him to be a family man? Call your mama. You become a family woman.
So I think we always have to be willing to extend grace to others, because as you can see, we are all flawed. We are all going to make mistakes. We're going to do things that rub people the wrong way. But that does not mean that you aren't gifted. It does not mean that you're not walking in your purpose. It does not mean that you're not changing lives and doing what it is that God has called you to do. And as I said, I do believe God is using B. Simone to bring healing to women. And I don't think that it's fair for us to say that she isn't talented or gifted, like I said, just based off of the scandals or allegations surrounding her name. Okay, ladies, so my last and final point is going to be surrounding the topic of cancel culture. It's very toxic. This situation with B. Simone and Martin Luther King is a perfect example of how people will love you one day and they will hate you the next. Like we mentioned earlier in the video, B. Simone went through a period where people actually canceled her. She was going through it for a minute, and then she kind of disappeared. She lay low, and she came back with the Know For Sure podcast, and everybody has been singing her praises. And then now we have the incident with Martin Luther King where she brought him up and people are not feeling her, trying to cancel her again. This is your sign to not seek validation from people on this earth, because you will be let down every time. You will be stuck in a cycle of trying to please people. You can't please everybody, and there's always going to be something that you say that rubs people the wrong way. Some will agree, some will not. Some people are going to sing your praises. But one thing you have to always hold on to, whether or not you're canceled, whether people love you, whether people are supportive of you, you have to remember that God will never leave you. He will never forsake you. So in those seasons where people may turn their backs on you and walk away, and you feel super isolated, and you go through those seasons where you feel depressed and alone, just know that He is always there. That's all I have for now, ladies. I will be back with more content. Thank you so much for tuning in to this channel. Listen, like I always say, if you subscribe to this channel, you are stuck with me. We are for lifers. You are my sister, my bestie. We're gonna get through this thing called life together. I'm gonna check in with you guys soon. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.